Hi, it's Roger here from what's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on a brand new special of Marvel's What If. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So Disney has announced a brand new Marvel Studios special called What If, an Immersive Story. Now this one is going to be coming out on May the 30th. Now this one's a little bit different than your typical episode of Marvel's What If. Obviously, the previous two seasons are out now on Disney Plus, and it's set within the MCU, but it's slightly different because they're all like alternate universes. And yeah, it's a great series. I really enjoy it. But this one's a little bit different because it's actually going to be only available on Apple Vision Pro. So this 1 hour experience is only going to be available for a limited time for free. It's going to be available as its own separate app, so it's not within Disney Plus. And this one's a bit of a strange one, I think, because it's only available on the Apple Vision Pro, which obviously is a very expensive device, over $3,000. Not a lot of people have got it, but at the same time, if you spend that much money on that device, paying for this app probably wouldn't have been a bad thing anyway. But it's a shame they've not put it out on other devices that could maybe run it. I suspect Apple have paid a lot to have exclusive access to it. On one hand, I think this is a really cool idea for the Disney and Marvel to experiment and try out different storytelling devices and see if this has got a future. You know, they need to experiment and do these little tests and stuff to see how the technology works, see how people respond to it. But the simple trouble is with this whole system is the Apple Vision Pro is so expensive, hardly anyone's going to have it, and therefore it's going to be vastly difficult for them to gauge how successful this thing is. Ultimately, hopefully, like I said, Apple's paid for it and Disney haven't, because if Apple hasn't paid for it, then they will need to get it out on as many different platforms as possible. It is a shame, as I said, it doesn't look like it from the trailer that we're going to be able to watch it on Disney Plus as like a normal episode, because there's lots of interactive elements and fighting going on. So it's got its own unique individual story. No real details on what the story is about, but obviously we've got the Watcher taking us through, and we've got different characters in there. We can see Wong, you've also got Thanos. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to be trying to use as much of this interactive stuff with kind of using the portals and stuff. I imagine you're going to be doing this a lot. As I said, it's a cool little idea. It's a nice little gimmick. But in reality, how many of us are actually ever going to even get to play this thing? I mean, I thought a PlayStation VR unit at £400 was a lot of money, let alone when they brought out the new one. The price of this new one, no chance, I think, of myself getting this one. Maybe if they knocked a zero off it, I might give it a go. But yeah, I just don't know. It just feels like an expensive gimmick, and yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think this thing's just going to come, go. People that have got access to it are probably going to enjoy it, but it's going to be very limited. I wouldn't expect it to be released as a series on Disney Plus, as I said, because of all the special effects and things that they're doing. But overall, a nice little kind of gimmick, but personally just not for me. But are you going to be checking it out? Do you have an Apple Vision Pro? Are you going to be using it? I mean, if you have got one, I would suggest use it, try it out. But let us know what you think of all this in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Consider becoming a YouTube channel member to help support the channel. And on that note, guys, thank you very much. See you guys soon. Laters.